Good morning. My name is Nayoka Lynn, and happy Wednesday. So I was asked a question. Why is it so important to have to process your emotions? Why, I come from a long line of very strong women, and we just get over it. Well, okay. You can tell a tree by its fruit. Yeah. I transmuted it because, and still do, whatever comes up, because it was showing up in my body and my health. It was showing up in things around me. So I guess I would ask, well, if this is the case, that you just get over it, how are you feeling? Is everything working okay in your body? Are you in optimum health? Oh, well, nobody is. Well, you can be. Yeah. I wish I knew in depth what I know now 5 years ago. Yeah, because I would not have had a hip surgery. But anyway, so why is it so important not to just suck it up? Well, I'm going to share a little bit of my story. In my earlier years, when my children were young and home, I had to suck up a lot of things and not say anything. In my thinking back then, I had to put up with a lot of behaviors around me that I did not prefer. And because I had to make sure that my kids were okay, I had to suck it up. I had to just swallow it, not say anything that was on my mind, just be quiet, because I didn't want to have a ruckus break out around me or have to argue and have my kids witness that. And most times I hid things from my kids, trying to keep things as normal as possible. I couldn't always do that, though. So what happened? What happened with that? Well, when you have to suck things up, you end up with a closed off throat chakra. Look, it shows up in your body. I lost half my teeth. hmm Because I had to suck it up. I didn't want to rock the boat. So I spent a lot of years walking on eggshells. hmm It shows up in your body. My hips, my back, all of it. I remember as a young child, I couldn't say what I wanted to say. I couldn't just sound off and say, hey, look, she's lying on me. This didn't happen this way, talking about my mom. Look, she's lying. Because I said it once, and I got handled a little roughly, let's just say. And so you just didn't say it. You just shut up. You sucked it up. You swallowed it. It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. Look, everything that happens to us, I'm not saying that everything is so traumatic that we have to do all this process. Some things happen and it's like, no big deal. You never think about it again. It's no big deal. But other things, the things that really hurt, the things that stick with you, and things sometimes you don't want to talk about. You just keep pushing it down. And it's going to show up. It's going to show up in the people around you. It's going to show up in your body. It's going to show up in a lot of ways. Nobody is exempt. Nobody. I don't care what kind of family you came from. And just telling me that you come from a long line of very strong women, hey, I can relate. I sure can. But what was their health like? Something to think about. Yeah, it's great when you can be strong and not wither up and die. But it's going to show up in your body until you learn how to turn that negative thing into a positive. Well, I've been told that, not everything is always positive. No, it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. Look, you are an energy being. You came here with the knowledge that you have a guidance system, you have emotions. You knew that things around you would mirror what you got going on. How your relationships been? Or maybe they've just been so horrible you just don't want one ever, ever again. What's your body like? How about the people around you? And I'm not saying every day has to be a bad day. I'm saying the things that you have not transmuted, the things you have not processed and understood why they showed up, they're going to keep showing up. Yeah, they're going to keep showing up. It's law. What you put out, you get back. Well, I'm not putting that behavior out, no. But you have the frequency of the offense. So say you were betrayed when you were a child. I was. Yeah, I felt like I was set up. So I went through many years of that frequency of betrayal. And what did I attract to me? What I put out, I got back. I got betrayed over and over and over again. Yeah, it's how it works. So that's why it's important not to just suck it up. And look, I'm not saying, hey, you've got all these body issues, you're a bad person. No, not at all. Listen, I know body issues, okay? I'm saying there's a way to transmute what goes on. You're going to have your shadow side and you're going to have that light. All the things that show up in your life, they're not there to destroy you. All your reactions to them. Well, I was supposed to be mad. I was pissed off. Yup, you were supposed to be mad. When that person came and hurt you and betrayed you, you were supposed to get angry. But how did you transmute that anger? Did you lash out and just get, like down and dirty, just lash out? And now you're angry and you want vengeance? Well, I'm here to tell you that, yeah, you were supposed to get angry. But that whole lashing out and the vengeance part, now you've created a cycle. What you put out, you get back. You're going to have to deal with it over and over and over again until you conquer that. That's how you turn the darkness into light. You let the darkness serve you. What do you mean, darkness? Right away, everybody goes to this hoodoo, voodoo, weird, creepy stuff. It doesn't have to be weird and creepy. Not at all. What you put out, you get back. If you have something in you that's not been handled, not been transformed to an understanding of why it showed up, it's going to keep showing up. I don't care if it's in your family, in your workplace, anywhere, in the building where you live, anywhere. It's going to show up. Yeah. That's why it's so important not to suck it up. And hey, kudos, you didn't curl up in a ball and die. That's great. But how's your life going? How's your life? Are you happy? Do you have joy? And then you say, well, I keep having this one thing show up and I don't understand why it keeps showing up. Well, sit back. Look, I know a lot of people think it's insane, but you have a spirit team. Ask them, get quiet. Shut the stupid TV off. Get off your phone. Get off your phone. Sit there, ask, pray. God, source, my spirit team. I got this happening to me. Why is this happening to me? Can you show me? Now, when they do, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to get prideful and say, oh, not me? I've seen that a time or two. I'm not the bad person. Nobody says you're a bad person. Nobody says you're a bad person. No. But how are you handling what comes up? Are you open to correction? I'm not saying it has to be criticism, but are you open for correction? If I'm doing something that I know is hurting myself, and someone comes along and says, well, you keep doing such and such, and that's why this keeps happening. I'm not going to get mad at them because I think they're criticizing me. Oh, how dare they? No, no. I'm not going to beat myself up because I've done this thing and it's causing something to happen. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to say, hey, thanks. I'm gonna look at that. Be open for correction. Don't take it as such an offense. I know so many people, you say something to them and right away, who do you think you are? I am you. You are me. We're all in this together. I want everybody to win. How do you win? You have joy. You have health. You're happy. That's how you win. Yeah. So yeah, we can have things in our subconscious that we forgot about. Or we can have things, I know of people, and I've been guilty of this before in my life, when things happen to you as a child, you can't get over them. Why? Because you don't know how to process them. You don't know why they showed up. So you keep talking about them 40, 50 years later. You're still talking about the same offense that happened to you. And you're talking about it over and over again. How's your health? I don't care if you have a good job. I don't care if you have a nice car. I don't care if you live in a decent place. How's your health? Look, it's going to show up. Energy does not die. It doesn't die. It just transforms. So if you have something negative that happened to you, don't suck it up. Don't swallow it. I'm going to keep talking, I'm just saying. Don't swallow it, don't suck it up. Process it. It doesn't make you bad. It makes you understand your self-worth because you are worth it. And remember, you create your own reality. You do. You create your own reality. Yes. Everything around you, people showing up in your life, songs, animals showing up, things showing up, things in your body is showing up, is all signals of, hey, this is where you're at. Caution, caution. Yes, trucking along that little road, on your little road map, things are happening. Caution signs, detour, detour. Yeah. You don't have to get serious and have ceremony. And if you want to, go ahead. I mean, it doesn't have to be so mysterious and hoodoo voodoo like. Oh, hoodoo voodoo. That's another thing. You remember, what you put out, you get back. If you're trying to do any kind of spell magic on anybody, what you put out, you get back. You're trying to control somebody's actions. You talking about people, saying horrible things, that's casting spells over them. What you put out, you get back. Your intention. If your intention was to harm somebody, what you put out, you get back. It's law. It's law. Oh, I don't believe universal laws. Do you believe your Bible? You reap what you sow? Yeah, bam, there it is. So yeah, to that question and that statement made to me, well, I come from a long line of strong women. That shows me right there that those women have had to be strong because of offenses done to them, and those behaviors were passed down. I know them well. Yeah. So you can break it. You can break the chain. Say, that's it. It's enough. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to change this. Because you can. Did you hear that thunder? I love it. I've been waiting for this all morning. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to leave that there. And I hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. I don't guess I'll be putting my feet out in the grass today. I actually feel like my body just wants to rest today, so I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to enjoy a little music and relax. I hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. My name's Nyoka Lynn. Namaste.